Hi, I'm Ellis and we're in Milan. This is the engine room and this is a bit of a look at the men behind the team. Today we're meeting and greeting and coffeeing with Wayne Smith, so we're looking forward to seeing how his Italian is and learning a bit more about the man himself.
Buongiorno. What do you want, Andy?
I have an espresso.
Espresso? Oh, you can order your own if you can start like that. Un cappuccino. Grazie. Posso avere cappuccino più bollente, più caldo? Yeah, I came, my first year was 86. I was 86, 88, I was a player coach.
Yeah.
Then I came back 92 till 94 just as a coach.
Yeah.
So my first 2 years I studied at a university, at a sort of language school. Trish and I both studied in Venice.
Yeah.
I learned about 7 tenses. Now I've probably got 3 or 4. And I've lost my vocab too.
Yeah. So when you first came over to Italy, it wasn't quite so flash, and you had to get up and give a speech to do it at the club or something like that?
Well, when we arrived at Venice Airport from New Zealand. We're pretty tired,
Pretty
you can imagine. I'd done very little study. Our twins were 3, so we hopped off the plane and they brought us straight back to a function in Casale where I was playing. And the president had all the people there, and he got up and welcomed me to the club, and he wanted me to speak. I was pretty embarrassed that I didn't really know any words, so I noticed the women going into the women's toilet and the men going to the men's toilet, and I just noted the names off the door. So at least I could address my audience.
Introduction,
And so I got up and I read the names that I said ciao and read the names off the bit of paper.
Yeah.
I got a great reception, people were laughing and clapping.
Yeah, made a real effort.
Made a real effort, And then I thanked them in English and went and sat down. And the president came over and he said, thank you for speaking. I said, how did my first go at Italian work out? And he said, your pronunciation was very good. He said, but it's the first time I heard a speaker address his audience as urinals and powder room.
Mate, another story I've heard was floating around is the one with Dino
Menegazzi.
Yeah, Dino Menegazzi.
He'd love me to tell you some stories about him. He's the manager of the team I was playing for.
Oh, so good friends with him as well.
Really good friends. But he couldn't understand the time difference with New Zealand.
Yeah.
How it could be tomorrow in New Zealand.
Yeah.
And he just used to shake his head. And we're down in Rome one day preparing for a match and we're having a cup of coffee. And the match was at about 5 o'clock. It was about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And he said, what time would it be in New Zealand now? And I looked at my watch and said, I'll be about 3 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
He's going, tomorrow? I said, yep, it's tomorrow. And I said, in fact, if we rung my mum and dad, they'll know if we won the game or not. And he goes, and he slaps his hand on the table and he said, ring them. If we don't win, we won't play. He just wanted to go and have a few wines, you see.
Yeah.
The women here are absolutely beautiful, as you know, Andy. Not that I've seen you looking at them, but I imagine you have been.
Hey, I didn't want to mention that, just in case Trish watches this, but I've seen your head turn a couple of times as we're walking down the streets. I'm just letting the people know what's been going on.
Don't you tar me with your brush. I'll tell you a story about that, though. When I was playing for Casale, all the guys on my team had most beautiful Italian girlfriends, just stunning. And it used to be a source of amusement with Trish and I. We were sitting there one day at a dinner, and Paolo Gasparello, my captain, was sitting next to us, and Trish said to him, Paolo, the women here are just so beautiful. And Paolo said, but Trish, you are beautiful on the inside. Well, I think she's beautiful anyway.
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Smithy, thanks very much for joining us in the engine room, mate.
Thanks, Pistol.
Yeah.
I suppose the people know your nickname's Pistol.